Architecture is like you understand a building architecture. What does an architect do? What he does is designs the building, and okay, he has designed it, it's in its conceptual level. How does it get translated to the various people who implement the building construction? And thereafter, post-implementation, maintaining the building. What do? They create artifacts, right? Through those artifacts, they communicate to all the people who implement the building construction, people who maintain the building post-implementation, right? What are those artifacts? The blueprints we normally know, the diagrams, the maps, right? Then small building models, right? These are all artifacts. I talked about the artifacts. What happens to the artifacts? You design an architecture, you develop artifacts. What happens to those artifacts? Those artifacts must be stored somewhere. And okay, they are stored. So what? But when I want, I should be able to access it. So there has to be a proper indexing and proper storage. There has to be a proper repository. Right? It's called architecture repository. And Togaf tells you how to create that architecture repository and how to populate that architecture. So the architecture content framework is a framework within a framework. Togaf itself is a framework. Architecture content framework is a framework within the framework, which gives you guidelines as to how to store the various artifacts. Right? That's the purpose of architecture content framework.